Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing an affordable drugstore New Year's Eve look. I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've posted. I actually tried filming multiple times in the past couple of weeks, but there's just been some stuff going on with me and my head and whatnot, so I'm just trying to get that together and kind of doing this video as a distraction to keep my mind off of things. But if you want to see what look I come up with, then just keep watching. Alright, so for today's video, I am going to be using a combination of two different palettes. I really don't know for sure what look I'm going with, but I kind of have an idea. The first palette I will be using is the KathleenLightsXColourpop Dream Street palette, which looks like this. It's probably the most used palette in my collection besides the Jaclyn Hill palette. And the second palette that I'm going to be working with is this Makeup Revolution and SophX palette, which is really dirty because I use it a lot. But the inside of it looks like this. Very, very pretty. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. So the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is prime my eyelids, and I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is one of their older ones. I don't use it under my eyes, like after foundation, because it's way too dark. And when it dries, it ends up being darker than my foundation itself. So, like I said, the last couple weeks have been really hard for me. I'm just dealing a lot with my depression. But I'm not going to dwell on that in this video. I'm gonna try to keep it positive. And I'm going to set my eyelid using the Coty Airspun powder just to set that in place. Now the first color I'm gonna take, I'm missing like the insert to my Makeup Revolution palette, is this beige type color right here. I'm gonna put that basically all over the lid in the crease. It's probably gonna end up being all over. I haven't cleaned my brushes in a while. I'm really bad about it, but what I bought is this quick clean dry brush spray from Sonia Kashuk, which you can get at Target, and you kind of just spray it a couple times and then wipe it off, and it smells really good, and it's just a quick spot clean. Like I said, I've actually tried filming a couple different times, but I was just getting too emotional, and as much as I like to open up and help break the stigma of mental illness, it was just too much for me, and I'm just not ready to talk about things quite yet. So, but playing with makeup is a good distraction for me, so that's what we're doing. I am going to take that beige creamy shade. Like I said, I lost the insert, so I don't know the shade name, so sorry. And I'm gonna put that into my crease. For anyone who's new to my channel, which I feel like most of the people who watch my videos are just friends of mine, but if you're not a friend of mine and you're just watching it because somehow you came across me, nowhere in my videos will you hear me say that I'm an expert. I'm not even amateur with makeup. I just love to do it. It's really good for my anxiety. Okay, the next color I'm going to take is, and I always have a trouble reading the Colourpop ones when they're on the back like this, and this is my favorite shade like ever, I feel like, is Magical, which is this creamy like orangey color. I don't know, but I love putting that in my crease, so I'm going to be putting that right on top of that color I just did to build up more of a transition. And I'm going to take this one up a little further actually, because I like that color to peek through. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I really want to use the blue shades from the Dream Street palette. And there's also this really pretty blue-ish indigo, like duochrome shade in the Makeup Revolution palette. Okay, we're gonna take this Morphe, doesn't have a name brush because it came in a set, and I'm gonna clean it off. And I think I'm going to take the color oh no! Mermaid Boy popped right out. Oh, huh. It's magnetic. Why didn't I know that? Okay, but I'm gonna be taking the Dream. The color Spark, which is this red one. Anyways, going to take the shade Spark. I didn't know those came out and they're magnetic, which I don't know why I'm surprised by that, but now I will say this shade Spark in this palette does have more kick up than the rest of the shades, which is part of the reason I am doing my eye makeup first, which I usually do, is because of any fallout. But fallout does not bother me like it does some people. I will say the one thing I don't like about these Morphe brushes, and I only have like a set I bought, it was like one of their cheaper sets like a year and a half ago, is they're kind of scratchy. I don't know if all Morphe brushes are like this. Like, I feel like Morphe is one of those brands that you either love or you hate, and I don't know enough about them to hate on them. Shade Water Barrier, which is this dark navy blue one right here, and I think I'm going to put that all over the lid. Okay. What?
Love you.
I love you. Go play. I swear. And doing the same thing on this lid. EJ loves that I have a channel, like, with my whole, like, 6 subscribers. He loves it. And I'm pretty sure he's one of my subscribers. My 6-year-old. He really wants his own channel. It's hilarious. Now, I think I'm going to do this duochrome bluish purple one I showed you from the Makeup Revolution palette. I don't remember the name. It's so pretty though. Kids are fighting. It's just so pretty. Let me clean off this other A La Mode Cosmetics flat brush I love using for foiled shades. So let's spray it with this. I don't have Fix Plus because I'm poor, but it's this E.l.f. Beauty Shield. You can spray it before your makeup, on your makeup, which I haven't tried, but I'm just gonna use it to wet my brush. All right, I'm gonna use the other side of that brush and go into Mermaid Boy from Kathleen's palette. Okay, so that duochrome shade I'm not digging. So what I'm gonna do is take Kaleidoscope from the Dream Straight palette, which is this iridescent, it has like a blue shift to it, but it looks like this. And I'm gonna put that on the middle. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I like that. But I am gonna go back into Mermaid Boy and blend those edges. Hi. He thinks I'm gonna edit that out, but I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it. You are so loud. Shut the door. He's such a dork. That was him being super sneaky though. All right, and like I said, seriously? Oh my God, these people. Going back in with kaleidoscope. It is brighter on that line, I don't know why. Whatever. Okay. I am going to do my foundation and concealer and powder and all that crap off camera just to save time. And I'll be right back. I'm not even looking at the camera. And I'm back. Finished up my foundation and concealer and kind of did my brows. They're not the worst, but I feel like the longer I work on them, the worse they look. So I gave up. We're going with it. We're going to go ahead and move on to bronzer, blush, all that stuff. And for bronzer, it's the only bronzer I own. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronzer. And I'm putting this right above the hollows in my cheeks, just to kind of define. My double chin's looking awesome today. This is the Pretty Vulgar blush in the shade Hush Blush, I believe is what it's called. I'm just gonna take my Ulta blush brush. I look like a freaking clown. Alright, hopefully to kind of offset that a little, I'm going to take just a fluffy complexion brush from E.l.f. with some of my Coty Airspun and blend that out a little more. I don't know if that's any better, but just not on my game today, guys. It's been rough. It has been rough. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do to bring a little bit of life back into my face, because I'm looking very matte right now, is taking this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, which I do like as a highlighter, but I feel like it's really subtle, and I like my highlight to be not so subtle. I'm gonna take this E.l.f. small tapered brush. All right, now for highlight, this is like my favorite highlight at the drugstore. It's a baked highlight from E.l.f. Now with these baked ones, you do want to kind of scrape off. I keep looking at the screen. You want to scrape off the top to really get down to the bottom. And I think this shade is Moonlight Pearls. It doesn't have the sticker on the bottom anymore. And I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics number 4 brush. All right, I'm going to get back to the eyes. And I'm going to go back into the Dream Street palette, and I'm going to take a pencil brush, which I need to clean off. Ooh, that one really needed cleaned. And I'm actually going to take the shade Spark, the red shade, first. And drag that across the lower lash line underneath the lashes. about 3/4 of the way in, not quite all the way in. And what I want to do on the waterline on the bottom, if I can find the brush I want. I'm just going to take an angled brush, and with the shade Water Bear, which is that dark blue, and I'm going to press this against the lower lash line. All right, now for my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm gonna go back into the Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm gonna grab this third shade in right here. It's like a champagne-y color. I'm a disaster. First of all, I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm looking at the screen. My eyebrows don't match. Anyways, we're gonna take that champagne-y shade and highlight the brow bone. Okay. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the camera. Oh my goodness. Is I'm gonna go in with mascara, and I'm gonna start with the, since this is an affordable one, I won't be using my Better London, which is my favorite. I'm gonna go with the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension. Did you poop? Mm-hmm. Go tell Daddy. Mm-hmm. And I think for lipstick, I think I'm going to go in with a nude color since the eyes are super, super bold. And this is Maybelline? Wow, I don't even know. Yeah, Maybelline. And this is the color Blushing Beige. This entire video has been a freaking disaster. Yeah, I think I like that nude lip. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, God bless you, because it's been a disaster. But I hope you liked it. I hope you like this look. It's bold, it's fun, it's affordable, which is always nice. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's cool. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.